With Omega Ridley now out of the way, I thought we would be done with the Pirate Homeworld, but it seems that is not the case, as we're going to have to use that upgrade we got by defeating Omega Ridley to go do something else over there. But before we do that, let's go ahead and check on the old corruption level here. Let's see if I can actually not screw this up for once. Very carefully. There we go. Still corrupted. Of course, no surprises there. Phazon level 75%. We are now majority Phazon in our body. That can't be safe, Samus. I'd be panicking right now if I was you, but... Okay, so I thought we would kind of head right towards the end game now that we are done with Omega Ridley and the Pirate Homeworld, but it's actually going to boot us right back there for right now, so let's head on back. And I think... Boy, I really have no clue where that place was. I don't think it was at either of these right here, the mining site or the research facility. So... I think it was indeed closest to the transit station landing. Oh no, wait, the transit station landing had that entire kind of like gauntlet we had to go through when we were escorting all the Federation Marines, so that may have not been the best choice. Although that might be really easy to go through now. I think the Federation has probably cleared out most of the pirate presence here, so it might not be something to be worried about. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and check the map once we touch down here to find out what we're gonna have to actually do. Oh boy, and Samus is glowing even more now, look at that. Yeah, this has become this is like turned from a very bland suit to a very blue kind of suit. How's it going, guys?
After the seed was destroyed, these weird glowing creatures started showing up all over the place. We weren't able to damage them, so you may want to watch out.
Well, that's pretty interesting right there. Weird glowing creatures, huh? Well, I guess we'll go ahead and see what this guy has to say as well.
The tunnel that connects directly to the seed caved in when the core exploded. Access is completely cut off. There was nothing left to see there anyway.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot to see there. The Phazon was kind of interesting and stuff like that. Okay, let's go ahead and see... That's the way to the seed. Oh, it looks like that way's been cut off, huh? That was the way I wanted to go. Is that the one that was cut off? Because... this leads to the way I want. I guess we're gonna have to get up here though, but let me just go ahead and check our map here first before I do anything else. I'm still kind of scatterbrained right now. Oh yeah, we want to get all the way over here. Board the Leviathan battleship. In order to do that, we're gonna have to get here, and it looks like, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of trekking for pretty much no good right there. Yep, that landing station would have been much, much more smart. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do a cut right here, guys. I'll meet you guys back in the command station, which is where that weird Phazon creature was that we couldn't really destroy. So see you guys in a sec. Aha! Missile expansion here. Let's go ahead and see if I can get that right quick. Structural analysis complete. Like a maintenance has left this lift in a state of disrepair. It looked like it was about to fall down on me right there, but that looks like... bombs away. Jeez. Alright. Well, yeah, we couldn't get this guy until we had the energy transfer grapple beam right there, so... Alright, nice to get a missile expansion right there. Let me go ahead and check our map to see how close I am to my ultimate destination. I kind of thought that I might find some expansions here, and it looks like... Oh no, we're not going for that one, we're going for that one way over there. Okay guys, so I'll still see you in a second, but if I find anything juicy like that missile expansion, I'll be sure to show you, but see you guys in a sec. Alright, we are back here in the command station. Looks like it is free of pirates for now, which is a relief since, you know, we had to go through that gauntlet whenever we shut down the planetary defense system. But I think that this is the guy we need the grapple beam to get through, so let's go into hyper mode. Yeah, there we go. I believe we have to overload it right there. There we go. Ooh. And of course we get corrupted right before I was able to get out of that. Let's go ahead and expel all this. Come on, go out. Go away, go away, go away. There we go, okay. So this leads to, I think, the last unexplored section of the Pirate Homeworld. The last section we have not explored. Oh, it's just another... Yeah, that's right, this is another train station. It's going to take us to another section right here that we've not been to. And I have to say, I forgot that the Pirate Homeworld had like 4 extra sections. You know, if you had asked me to just remember off the top of my head, like, how big is the Pirate Homeworld in Prime 3, I would have been like, you know, it's like the 2 sections. Kind of vertical, really built on top of each other, but just goes to show how much I forgot, man. And hopefully the last section it takes us to is not going to be too big and too winding, because I have to admit I am getting a bit fatigued of this world. I mean, I really like the aesthetic, you know, kind of like this brown, acidy, uncomfortable aesthetic, but
we have received...
Well, I'm gonna have to cut you off right there, because I have the greatest music video of all time, Aurora Unit. Now, that's a really outdated pop culture reference, but hey, that's the amount of time it takes me to catch up on those things, so... I guess we'll see what our computer buddy has to say whenever we get done with this guy.
Samus, we have received new data from AU-217. A planet was detected at the epicenter from where the Leviathan telemetry originated. We have named this planet Phase.
Phase, huh? So that's where all the Leviathans have been coming from. And I'm sure you guys can put two and two together, but that's also the planet that the Elysians discovered on behalf of the Chozo, that very far-off planet that is supposedly alive. But more on that later. Energy shield is online and blocking access to the portal, powered by a nearby source, my. Oh, so that's another portal, that's like what we saw in Brio. So I guess this is kind of that last second expansion, or secret that we find in the worlds. We found one in Brio, we found one on Norian. Well, we found one in Brio when we got the screw attack, found one, not on Norian, on Elysia when we got the spider ball, so maybe this is the last second pirate secret here. Telluric alloy, I'm pretty sure the morph ball bombs will take care of that. And hopefully this leads us to... Yep, here we go. And now we can just absorb this. That looks quite curious indeed. Oh, I was about to say, did not lower this force field either. That was really easy to take down, though. Not the greatest defense mechanisms on here. Let's go ahead and scan that thing up before we jump into it. Primary warp system online, access to orbiting Leviathan granted. Ah. So when it says Leviathan, does it mean just like a space pirate ship, or is it actually like a Leviathan? Like covering or carrying a Phazon core that, you know, corrupts a planet. Oh no, this is a Leviathan, man. And that's the core right there. Ooh, this creeps me out. Yeah, and we're all the way over here. Oh yeah, I did see that Leviathan orbiting outside there. So we're away from the planet now. That was a pretty advanced warp right there. Target appears to be a portion of the Leviathan's core, invulnerable to all weaponry. Yeah, because we don't have like the full Phazon to throw at it right now. Control terminal commands the Leviathan operate the terminal to gain control of the Leviathan. So this is how they control these things, huh?
Samus, it seems command codes are needed to gain control of the Leviathan. We have detected that the abandoned ship Valhalla has not been fully explored. It is possible that it still holds the answer to some mysteries. Return to the Valhalla and search for the command codes.
Ah, well here we go, guys. I was expecting this sooner rather than later. So in order to gain control of this Leviathan here, and I guess create the wormhole we need to get to Phase, we're gonna need some command codes, and they're on the Valhalla. And how are we gonna get the command codes from the Valhalla? Well, we need all the fuel cells in order to get to the deepest part of the Valhalla. Now, you don't need all of them in order to get the command codes, like I've been kind of alluding to the entire time right here. But what you are going to need are some of them, and then if you want to get the 100% thing, you need all of them. So, I guess it's time for the Collectathon, really. Of course, the Collectathon I'm going to be splitting into two parts here. I think for the rest of this episode, since we still have about 12 minutes, I'm going to be showing the location of all the fuel cells right here, and then we'll have an entire episode after that dedicated to getting 100% completion, so we can get the best ending and all that hoopla. Now, I wonder if there is... probably not going to be in the map. Oh, inventory. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Fuel cells, yeah. Okay, so we have two of them. What is this one? Okay, and these are the guys that we've already put in. So we really only have 3 more to get. That's significantly less than I remember. We've already used 4 of them, we found 2, so we only have 3 more. So actually, yeah, I'll just do a quick cut, I'll show you guys where these last 3 are, and I think we'll go straight to the Valhalla. We're gonna have enough time for that, so enjoy the very smaller than I thought, fuel cell collectathon portion right here. So, see you guys in a sec. Alright guys, so our first visit is going to be back on Norian here, for that one portion of Norian that I tried to explore earlier but was met with that yellow door right there. You'll also remember this is the room where we fought those really weird looking mutated Metroids, but now it's time to come back here and one of our energy cells is going to be in Generator B right there. Something we heard about at the very beginning of the game but we didn't actually reach because Rundus rest in peace, was able to restore that one on his own. But now that we have the Seeker Missile, to blow the lid off this guy and see the last little portion of Norian here. It looks to be kind of calm so far. Security gate is locked and cannot be damaged by weapons. Can't get to that area. That's cool. Guess we'll just have to take the Morph Ball shaft. Let's see where this guy leads. I'm guessing this generator is going to look, you know, just like all the other generators. Except maybe in better shape, because it looks like the pirates didn't really attack this one as much. It's definitely like Generator C, where Ridley was at the beginning of the game. Alright, open on up. I need my fuel cell. You know, I could probably beat the game with just the ones I have here, but oh my. This one is in worse shape. Another Metroid hatcher, huh? Well, because we have both the X-ray visor and the Nova Beam, I believe we can just aim for this thing's brain. Okay, no, break free. Come on, come on. Ugh. I believe we can just aim for this thing's brain and just shoot it this way. Yeah, there we go. Oh, man. Isn't that is so satisfying, because that guy was so annoying to take down in the Space Heart Pirate homeworld. But now that we have the Nova Beam and the X-ray visor, we can just look directly to its brain, use our Nova Beam to go through the phazon plating, and kill it in like 5 hits. That's satisfying. And that makes me really happy that I waited to do this until after we had the Nova Beam and the X-ray visor, for sure. And I saw my X-ray visor, or not my X-ray visor, my fuel cell. Looks like it's all the way up there though, so let's go through this one. So yeah, the Metroid hatchers become laughably easy to take down once you have the Nova Beam there, so absolutely no problem. I think we might have to take down one more of those guys, maybe, for the plot, but it's not going to be nearly as difficult or annoying as the first one for sure. Let's twist and pull. Alright. Now carrying 5 energy cells off, so I believe there are only 2 more to go. Let me double check on that right quick. Go to our inventory. Yep, only have 2 more, and we have a hint for one of them. We never got the hint for the last one there, but I'm just going to look up the location for that one right there. But that one is going to be on Brio. It's connected to a hidden fuel gel pumping station. Well, I have an idea where that might be, so see you guys in a sec. Alright guys, so here we are, back on Brio for what I consider to be the most difficult and cryptic energy cell to get. I remember this one giving me a lot of trouble the first time I played this game. I really try not to use guides whenever I play a Metroid game for the first time because, you know, exploration's kind of the point. But for this one, I remember having to use a guide, and it's kind of complicated. You have to walk a long ways, but here we are in the North Jungle Court here in one of the sections of Brio. You can get here by going through the Thorn Jungle Air Dock, and you can see there's actually a connection to the rest of the map right here, although I don't think we've had the capability to unlock it until now. Or we may have had one a while back, but I just haven't been back to Brio yet. But you see this structure right here. This guy right here, this is what threw me off. I didn't know we had to come back and get this thing. Energy generator can power large devices. This unit may be moved to a new location, so we can go ahead and get our ship and command it to pick it up there, and we can use it somewhere else. I remember just like scourging Brio and being like, where could it be? Where could it be? Like, where's this energy cell? And I just never saw this little thing for some reason. I never really thought that I'd have to scour where the turrets were. Remember when we took down the turrets way back? This is the room on the, I believe, left-hand side of that structure right there, when we had to take down the 2 turrets there. But that'll open up a secret passage. And I think this is going to be the one that allows us to get to a new area, well, not a new area, but rather a pre-existing area of Brio that we've been to, but there has not been a connection between the 2 areas up to this point. So let's go ahead and see where this leads. And whoa, what is this stuff here? Oh, that is a, yeah, wall jump surface, screw attack surface. Looks like we might have to do something a little fancy here. Use the boost ball to go ahead and do that. Okay, so that opened up like a bridge of sorts here. And I think we're gonna have to do this before we can go any further. Oh no, that's an energy tank! Hey, hey, hey! Didn't expect to find that today. Alright. Well, it's looking like we're not going to have too many more energy tanks that we're going to have to actually find for the collectathon, which is always good. Okay, so we got that, but how do I get over there? Oh, I haven't completed the bridge to the other side yet, I see. So if I had completed the bridge on that side, I would have been able to bridge the gap right here, the Machine Works Bridge. But unfortunately, yeah, I don't think I ever had the capability to go through here. Yeah, that's all the golems. I remember being here before, but I guess I just was not smart enough to activate that bridge right there. So I'm gonna have to take the long way around. Well, still, I'm gonna be heading to the hidden court right here, and that we have that power generator in hand. So, see you guys in a sec right there. I might find some missile tanks on the way over there, missile expansions rather, so I'll be sure to show you guys that, but see you in a sec. Aha! There we go. So you guys remember this room from earlier, right? If I bring up the map right here, it's right nearby that turret room where we just were. The generator hall north, I didn't know how to blast open those clamps, and I was just about to jump down again before I saw the energy, the fuel gel stuff floating by, and I thought, yep, that's what we need right there. Let's go ahead and do this, and I think I'll be able to get this missile expansion now. Point the Wii remote at the screen, and then just pump. Alright. So if we do that, yep, that'll allow us to get that missile expansion, and it'll allow us to get back up here the easy way, too. I guess I was just not observant enough of my surroundings right there the first time. Yeah, I had to go all the way around in order to get to that generator that we picked up with our ship, but now if I ever have to come back here for the collectathon, I think that'll be easy access since we can just get to one way or the other, but alright, that's it for that though. And there's another missile expansion right there. Yeah, I noticed there was a boost ball ramp right here, and I thought, well yeah, we didn't have the boost ball when we first got to this area. So there we go, another missile down pat. And I'm just finding a lot more of these regular than I thought it would. That collectathon might not be as hefty as the last one. Well, it's definitely not, because Prime 2 was so hefty, man, but if Prime 3 is not going to be nearly as hefty, I'm happy for that. Ah! Okay guys, so it seems like I've made a huge mistake. I actually can't call my ship down here to get me to take me to the other area without having to put the generator back where it belongs, so I really screwed up by not lowering that bridge on the other side of the area right there. And I remember this is why I had so many problems with this when I first played through the game, just another reason why right there. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to put that generator back where it belongs, go to my ship, go to the other area, lower the bridge, pick up the generator again, and take it to the hidden court right there. A lot of stuff I'm going to have to do, I just wanted to explain right now, so you guys will know what I had to do in order to get to the hidden core with the power generator, and so that you wouldn't repeat my mistake, because this is a lot of backtracking, and it's really not all that fun. But now you guys know, and I'll see you in a sec when I got all this figured out. So I guess it's not all bad, however, as I can now get that missile expansion right up there, as well as getting 1,000 kills! Well, that's handy. This looks like a pretty simple spider ball track network here. Well, maybe not so simple with all these electric currents going through here. Oh, it looks like these guys are going to try to knock me down as well. Come on, stay alive, stay alive! Let's go up here. No bomb jumping at the very least. Looks like that's kind of going around in a predictable pattern. I think over here... Oh, where are those guys coming from? Jeez. This is coming from that thing up there. Yeah, looks like that's the one releasing it. Let's go ahead and take him down first. Am I even doing any damage to that thing? Oh, whatever it is, I'm not going to be able to crawl this thing unless I get up there. Not gonna be able to crawl up that thing unless I get up there. And this thing, what even is this thing? It is a Fagul Hatcher, able to jam incoming missiles. Mouth is vulnerable to attack. Let's just get up close and personal with it and rip into it. Oh, I see. Come on. Is there no way to kill this thing? Just gotta hit it head on, I see. I think this is where those things are coming from, so... Oh god. This is gonna be more of a problem than I thought. And there we go right there. Alright, I was able to kill that creature with phase on, and then the only real tricky part of the spider ball network right there was that last double bomb jump right there. But really not too difficult if you've been doing double bomb jumps for a while. But okay, back to the main mission here being the energy cells. Okay, so in what has turned to be out a gigantic comedy of errors at this point, I forgot I have to complete this stone golem right here in order to open the passageway here, which will actually open the bridge that'll allow me to get the generator, which will allow me to get the energy cell, which means I'm gonna have to go get the head to this thing and drag it all the way over here. My god. This is complicated. But I'm not ending this episode until I get all the energy cells, so that's what's gonna happen. So I'll see you guys once I find the energy head. I think I know where that is. I know we got to that room somehow, but I don't really remember where. I think it was this one. Yeah, the fuel gel pool. So I'm gonna go pick that up, and we're going to get this thing, I promise.
Data received.
Okay, so we got the head. And I'm just wondering, is there anything else to this room? Because I remember we got that missile expansion up there. And it looks like there might be something through the fuel gel in here. Of course, now since we have the hazard armor, or whatever it was called, we can actually go through fuel gel no problem. And it looks like there is indeed another missile expansion here. Alright. So, I mean, we're making good progress here. It kind of feels like I'm wasting a lot of time to me personally, but I'm slowly but surely making my way to that last fuel cell, and I'm getting a lot of missile expansions while I'm at it, which means less of a collectathon later, so this is kind of a win-win. But I'll meet you guys back at that giant stone golem whose head we have to replace. Okay, we finally did it. And for that we get another ship missile expansion. I don't know how big of a help that's going to be this late in the game. No, hey, 75% of all pickups unlocked, so we got one of the special endings right there just by going through the game. Of course, for 100% we get an even better ending right there, but hey, that's pretty cool. And this is going to be completing that bridge that we saw on the other side after a lot of steps we had to go through right here. Just go ahead and complete that. And there we go, a nice, handy, dandy little mandatory shortcut. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go pick up that generator again from this room, the North Jungle Court, and then bring it back here to the Hidden Court, and we can finally get that energy cell. So the generator is blocking my way back up here, which means I'm going to have to get my ship. I'm going to have to go all the way around. Oh my god. Oh my god, this... Oh. I'm gonna have to go all the way around, pick up that thing, and then... Oh. Oh, the backtracking. It hurts. It hurts so much. And there it is, our prize at long last. I gotta say, this whole process was a gigantic middle finger from the developers. I think this was the one where they were like, you're gonna have to work to get this energy cell. You want 100% completion? You want to see what's on board the Valhalla? You're gonna have to work for it. God knows we had to work for it. Okay, I think we can just screw attack over here, maybe? It looks like I'm gonna have to work my way up the long way, being that boost ball ramp. I was hoping there was a way to avoid that, but I guess not. We've been up here before, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, this episode's going to go a little long today because I am going to get that last energy cell in, but it's more of a kind of collect-a-thon-y video, so I hope you guys don't mind that. But we're almost done. This shouldn't go over 25 minutes, I hope, maybe a little over 25. I just forgot that this one energy cell right here would be so difficult to get, but we got it, man. We finally did it. Whew. One more to go, and it is on Elysia, and it is where we got the boost spots in that general area, so meet you guys over there right quick. Okay, I had to fight another Steambot right there, as you guys saw, but it was the same as before, so... And the computer's finally getting on my case, being like, yep, you're supposed to go over here. Yes, I know, I know. I'm getting there, man, trust me. But we gotta do a few things before we do that. So I took down that last Steambot there, very easy because you can use the X-ray visor in order to see it before it hides. Take that down, and then we have to overload these fans right here, and it should lead us to our last power cell. Open up, and there it is, our final prize. We did it, guys. Alright, that's all the energy cells in hand that we're gonna need. The rest are already on board the Valhalla when we explored there the last time, so last thing to do is to march on over to the Valhalla and see if we can find those access codes and maybe a little bit more.